Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. My name is Nuraddeen Sani, the author of Learner Motivated Approach to Biology for Senior Secondary School, as well as author of Learner Motivated Approach to Basic Science for Junior Secondary School. I'm one of the tutors in EAD extension program powered by Exponential Computers. Participants or students, I will be with you from 22nd August to 8th September to be presenting biology lessons with you. Today we are going to present on biology topic titled Regulation of Internal Environment for SS3 student, which is tagged as lesson 1. Regulation of internal environment. We will start with the concept of homeostasis. Homeostasis can be defined as a property of an organism or system that helps it maintain its parameters within a normal range of value. It is a key to life, and failures in homeostasis can lead to diseases like hypertension and diabetes. Example of homeostasis: the normal value of physiological variables is called its set point value. Our concentration of glucose or sugar is constant at 90 mg per 100 centimeter cube. Our body temperature is usually around 37 degrees Celsius, which is equivalent to 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. The amount of blood in our body is about 5 liters, so the normal blood pH is 7.4. So what are we saying about homeostasis? Our internal system, the parameters in our body, and these parameters or body parameters referred to as concentration of glucose, amount of water in the body, body temperature, volume of the blood, vitamin content. All these parameters supposed to be kept within a narrow limit for normal physiological function of the organism. However, deviation from the set point value of these internal parameters will lead to a problem in the physiological system of an organism. So the mechanism which ensure regulation of internal parameters within a normal range of value often required by the body of an individual organism, that is what we call homeostatic mechanism. So homeostasis is the regulation of internal body parameters within a narrow limit or within a set point value. Like now in a body of healthy adult person, he requires 90 mg per 100 centimeter cube blood glucose. So if this level rise above 90 mg per 100 centimeter cube, there will be a problem. Or if it fall below 90 mg per 100 centimeter cube, there is also a problem. So when there is no problem, when the homeostatic mechanism maintain the level of glucose at 90 mg per 100 centimeter cube, that is when we will say that the volume of glucose in the body is kept within the set point value. So high, if it goes above 90 mg, let's say 95 mg or 100 mg per 100 centimeter cube, a person is said to be having what you call hyperglycemia. That means high level of glucose in the blood. Or if it falls below 90 mg, let's say 80 or 75 mg per 100 centimeter cube, here we will see an individual has hypoglycemia. That means blood glucose level fall below normal. So therefore homeostasis in short, it means the process by which our body system maintain the level of internal parameters such as blood glucose, such as blood level, such as uh, temperature, and the rest of them, vitamin content, minerals, and the rest of them. Organs of homeostasis. So to regulate internal parameters within the narrow limit or within the set point value, certain organs of the body play a crucial role toward maintenance of constant level of these internal parameters. A number of organs are involved in homeostasis, and these include we have the kidneys, we have the liver, endocrine glands, plant hormones, and skins. How is homeostasis achieved? Well, it is it turns out we have tons of sensors in our body that monitor the temperature, salt composition of blood, blood pressure, osmolarity, and other things. These detectors signal the brain, the control center, when some value has deviated from the normality and trigger compensatory changes that will try to restore that value to normal. For example, now, having said that, our body require glucose, our body glucose level in an adult person supposed to be maintained at 90 milligram per 100 centimeter cube. So if this level of glucose goes below 90 milligram per 100 centimeter cube, these receptors we are saying or detectors, they will now signal the brain, telling the brain that in the blood the content of glucose is far below normal. Then the brain, it now sends signals to one of the organs responsible for regulation of glucose level, and this organ here is nothing but liver and the pancreas also together work together to regulate the amount of glucose. So when the brain sends signals to the pancreas first, the pancreas will release a hormone known as glucagon, and this hormone called glucagon will now trigger the conversion of stored glucose into stored glycogen into glucose, thereby filling in the gap of thereby filling in the shortage, raising the level of glucose to the set point value. And it happens that if it happens that the amount of glucose goes higher than normal, therefore the brain will signal the same pancreas, and then the pancreas will release a hormone often referred to as insulin, and this insulin will now cause the conversion of excess. Let's say now we have 130 milligram per 100 centimeter cube blood glucose. So here, since it is up to 130, we require 90 milligram per 100 centimeter cube. Therefore, the excess here is 40. Now, the hormone insulin will now ensure the conversion of 40 milligram of glucose to glycogen and now store them in the liver cells. When there is shortage of glucose, this glycogen will be converted to glucose and fill in the gap. Various factors in the internal environment, the constant monitoring and regulation of the internal environment is crucial for survival. Various factors that the body regulates help maintain homeostasis. We will briefly look at some of them: the temperature, osmotic pressure of the fluid, sugar, calcium. These are all internal parameters that need to be maintained at a constant level. Why organisms need homeostasis? For healthy body. For the body of an organism to work healthy, there is need for maintenance of internal parameters within the set point value or within the narrow limit. For growth, any organism without homeostasis, that organism cannot grow and will not have proper functioning of the body. So for effective growth, there must be homeostasis. There must be homeostatic mechanism, and the homeostatic mechanism must function toward the regulation of internal body parameters within a narrow set of value. For efficient functioning of body cells, for cell-to-cell interaction, for our body cells to function, for our eye to function well, for our ear to function well, for all cells and tissues to function well, there need to be homeostasis. For cell-to-cell interaction, there is need for homeostasis. So homeostasis is crucial for survival of an individual organism. Thank you for listening. If you have any question, so feel free to lodge your question. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.